Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's a weekly reading for the week of September 23rd to the 29th. Your cards this week, Virgo, you have the Priestess Oracle card, you have the Hermit, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. So I'm just going to start by reading out your Oracle card here, Virgo. So, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. So you're being called to step up and lead and, charge forth in a new direction this week, Virgo. And I strongly feel that this comes after some deep hurt and ending. Because here we have the Lovers and the Ten of Swords, right? So, look, the Lovers, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. What it really relates to is it's the biggest card of matters of the heart. We do have other indicators of partnerships in this reading, so I feel like what may have ended is something to do with a partnership that was closely tied to something that was extremely important to you on a heart level. For some of you, that will be a romantic connection, a relationship. For others of you, it could be a work colleague, a business partnership, a dear friendship. In some way, something happened in that situation where it did come to some kind of climactic finish. There could have been a betrayal. It could have just run its time. Could have just burnt out. Either way, there is that sense of hurt associated with it. So there could have been some harsh words said, that kind of thing. So in the past it has actually ended. You might still be in the process of transitioning through this ending at the moment. But the Ten of Swords does carry a weight to it. It does have a sense of heaviness and a painful ending. You can see that person literally with all those 10 swords in their back, pinning them down. So it can indicate that there could have been a period of fatigue associated with it as well. Actually that feeling of being stabbed in the back. So yeah, somebody could have done something to cross you in that situation. The reminder with the Ten of Swords, though, is that even though, this may feel heavy or you might have transitioned out of the heaviness, there's always that bright new dawn on the horizon waiting to lift the darkness. So the darkness is a temporary part of the ending. But there is very much a sense of finality to the Ten of Swords. So whatever the situation is, it was definitely time for it to come to an end. It's come to a head, but it doesn't mean to say that it's not without its pain. Okay, so here, present situation. Yeah, okay, so the Hermit and the Two of Wands. So the Hermit is your card, Virgo. It's the card of Virgo. And this is where I really feel that you're connecting to that priestess energy. Stepping up to lead, but leading initially this week from a place of internal leadership, to steer your own boat, to determine your own way forward. I feel like after this situation came to an end, some of you might have been feeling like you were at a bit of a crossroads, a bit of a fork in the road. Most definitely we would feel like that if a romantic partnership ended, especially if it was one that, you lived together and it actually was tied up with a lot of your stability with house and home. If this was related to some kind of business partnership or creative partnership, that kind of thing, you might even be finding yourself needing to seek other work, that type of thing. So I really feel that either way, you're determined to reconnect with your own inner power and choose your own direction forward without having to rely on this person. I was just getting distracted there because I feel like there was some kind of alliance or reliance between you two, maybe some slight sense of codependency. And this is you stepping up and deciding, well, I'm going to be my own leader. I'm going to lead my own life, but I'm going to do that from, a sure, steady, quiet place. So I feel like this week some of you are actually going inwards into your internal realm to seek the answers, not only to, figure out and make sense of the situation and how it unfolded and why, but to determine what your next move is. The Hermit, it can have that sense of healing to it. It links to the planet Chiron, so it can also expose where the wounds are. It can show us, where we went wrong, where the other person went wrong, what we need to heal and change in order to move forward in a positive new direction. It links to the star energy here, which again is about renewal. This is almost this week like you're going into a bit of a chrysalis state so that you can then emerge as that butterfly that you truly are. So there could be a sense of transformation after you go through this healing period. Deep reflection, self-development. Some of you might want to actually, take up some journaling or energy healing, that kind of thing this week. But I think as you, take this time out to meditate on the situation, little by little, that inner illumination is going to grow and expand, and that will show you your way forward. It might just be bright enough at the start to see the first few steps forward, so you can shuffle forward in your new direction. But in time, that star energy is basically going to brighten up. It's going to eclipse this darkness, and it's going to show you your strong path forward. That's what I'm seeing there with the Hermit card for you. Because the Two of Wands shows that you are at that crossroads. It can be the card of life review. So I really think this situation ending has created a sense of space where you're really thinking, okay, well, now what am I going to put in that space? I have a sense that it's actually ultimately a very good thing that the situation has come to an end, because you have the ability to create a future or path forward that is much more abundant for you and much more aligned with your life's purpose, with a deeper connection to your higher self. So the Two of Wands, does show somebody who still has a connection to the past, as represented by the wand that's still attached to the side of the castle here, yet has decided to turn in a new direction into the future. But there's still that kind of element of, are you going to step beyond your comfort zone, release the past in order to pursue this future direction? There's still that kind of sense of, okay, I might try and reconcile this situation or reconnect with the past. However, I feel that you are becoming aware of the fact that you have limitless potential and possibilities, literally having the whole world in your hand. So why would you choose to go backwards? Why would you choose to go back to something that caused you deep hurt? That was the right time for that to end. So this person here, you, has one hand firmly grasping that Ace of Wands, which is being offered to you, and has decided, well, I think really forward movement is the only way to go. Also wands, they link to growth, to self-empowerment, to action. This is you coming back after your, time of hermit mode with a sense of renewed energy, and you're ready to go in the pursuit of action of your new direction there. That's what I'm sensing. So I really feel like you are ready to, when you have, you'll know when you're ready, when to release the Hermit energy, but you will be ready to charge forth and to really choose a more aligned future for yourself. Because it won't be long, Virgo, before the changes occur for you. And, I always feel that the sooner you can release the pain and begin that healing process, the sooner the universe can bring in the opportunities and things to you that truly align. If we hang on to the past, it's like we're still attached to that energy, and it can hold us stuck, and it can also make us attract other energetic matches for that painful situation. So we want to release it. But, if we started with an ending, a heartfelt ending, potentially in partnership, we end with a new beginning. in a partnership. So I feel it won't be long until the universe brings you that person that you are truly seeking, that person or partnership. Once again, for some of you, it will be a soulmate connection. It could be love, a romantic partnership. For others, it could be just that new business partner that you've been seeking, that new person to collaborate with on your art exhibition, your creative project, whatever it is for you, or just that new beautiful friendship. Could be a Leo, could be a water sign. But the universe will bring in that opportunity when you're ready to grasp it. See, this person here is literally taking that Ace of Wands that's being offered by the universe and taking it with a firm grip. Now, the aces, of course, they are number one in each suit of the tarot deck, this one being Wands. So they are pure potential. It's not, like a fully resolved opportunity coming in. It's really the universe saying the energy is here for it this week. Yes, you might have that conversation with that person. You might see them and you might feel that energetic connection, but we need to act on it and take action, especially under the wand suit here, in order to grow that. So if that person does come along, yes, connect with them, extend an invitation to them, have that conversation. Don't shy away from it because all the energy is there. And, this Ace of Wands, if we also look at it in a spiritual sense or self-development sense, it shows you that through this journey, this ending, the going in with the introspection, the, processing the hurts, the healing, and then coming back into the world, you are really, growing, flourishing, developing. This is a whole new chapter for you, and there is a real promise of something beautiful to grow between you and this new partner that is coming in business or maybe in love. So Virgo, that's what I have for you this week. Strong endings, but powerful new beginnings. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Virgo. Please do comment on it and let me know how it's unfolding in your daily life. Keeping in mind it is a general reading. It may be for you or it may not. And I'll be back here for another reading with you next week.